All right, so here we have Ethereum on Coinbase on the 1 hour. We did break 1K. We broke the 1K level and we came back up and retested it. Now we're resuming down. We were talking about this 1K level and we know the next level that we're going to. We're going to talk about that here in a second. So we are in the oversold region of the RSI, which means the momentum is strong right now to the downside, but it wouldn't take much to turn it back. Let's see here. Looks like we could have a hint of bullish divergence here if this is a confirmed below, which, I mean, we can have a second bounce up here to this $1,000 region. Maybe even come up to the 50. In best case scenario, I would think that the 50 is like, I'm going to go ahead and put a line up here, actually. Because this would be a strong level of resistance, in my opinion, at about 1,070. Here, I'm going to go ahead and draw a box, actually. Yeah, I'd be looking at this region right here. Um, and so MACD, downside curvature, printing dark red bars on the histogram. Um, I mean, you got a pretty strong downside curvature right now. Your negative momentum is strong at the moment. I mean, you see it, but you don't really have a lot of vol. Like your BBWP is down into the lower zone now, so your volatility kind of rolled over right here, but you got a lot of negative momentum. So if this vol turns around and starts popping off, this could get real ugly. This could have just started. I mean, we're down 12.5%, but I mean, we could lose, we could go to 650, in my opinion. Especially if Bitcoin touches those lower levels. Why couldn't we go to 650? Uh, Obviously this is getting ugly, and with all the economic variables at play too. I mean, there's no telling what can happen. It's hard to navigate this at the moment. You know what I mean? For all of us, it's hard to navigate this space. It's hard to navigate this market. But that's why we're here. So, bullish case is that we break this purple zone and the 50 at basically the 1,070 region. If we can break this 100 here, actually, I'm going to raise this box because this would be resistance as well. Yeah, so if we can break, 110, 1,110, I think we come all the way up to where the 200 is going to meet this POC point of control and the VPVR at 1225. That's best case scenario for me. We would have to come back to it at that point. Yeah. I mean, even if it gets up to there, that's that's like that would be lucky. We'd be lucky if we see that. Bearish case is what we're going to talk about. Next level I'm looking at. Of course, there's going to be bounces along the way, but I am looking at 660 or 670. Let's go ahead and zoom out and let's see what other levels we could probably bounce from on the way down. Okay, so we got to zoom way out to go to these prices again. Yeah, I mean, after that, after 670, it would basically be 570 and then 500. I think 500 would be major. I mean, I think 570 is going to be huge. Huge. I'm going to go ahead and move this line down there now. Yeah, I definitely think 570 would be huge. Shit. Almost. Did it again. So yeah, I mean, those are my thoughts for Ethereum. I think we could go a lot lower, but we will find out. Let's move on to Solana. Yeah, sorry I'm a little laggy today, guys. I'm getting over this flu or bug or whatever, man. It's got my brain a little weird. So, bearish control zone for Solana. Okay, so Solana looks a little better than these other coins. Solana doesn't look as bad at all. Now, Solana could turn bad real quick, and it's probably not going to get the love that it would probably give you if Bitcoin was behaving, because, Bitcoin's not really behaving. So we got being held down by the 50 and the 100. You are in the bearish control zone still, but looks like you did get out of it, got rejected from that neutral median line, came down. Now you're entering back in the bearish control zone. You are below that signal line. So yeah, like I said, it looks better, but it looks like its stuff could just be beginning. Now, the MACD has not crossed the signal line to the downside yet. So if we cross that signal line to the downside and come below this level right here, where that last MACD bottom was, that's not going to look good. That's going to go into the bearish case, which would also imply that we break this last low at 28.12. If that happens and we enter deep into the bearish control zone on the RSI, I think we will come down to basically $20. $20, I think, is going to be major support. It's a nice round even number. I think that's where it could go. Let's talk about the bullish case. Bullish case is that we break these moving averages. Bottom line, break the moving averages, break the POC point of control at $31, and we could probably come up to $37. I mean, that's pretty straightforward there. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.